Greetings. My name is Tiarra Cooper, and I'm a PhD candidate at UMass Amherst in German and Scandinavian Studies, as well as an instructor in Women, Gender, and Sexuality Studies. My dissertation, which exists at the intersection of these fields, explores the affective experiences of women forcibly sterilized under the Nazi regime in two contexts. First are those who, under 1933 legislation, were deemed unfit to reproduce and judicially forced to undergo sterilization. This legislation targeted both men and women alike, suffering from purported genetic afflictions such as alcoholism, blindness, and feeble-mindedness. Those impacted were overwhelmingly Aryan, though with a spectrum of abilities. Second are those who, transported to concentration camps Auschwitz-Birkenau and later Ravensbrück, were sterilized experimentally by Karl Klauberg and Horst Schumann. Here, victimized groups of predominantly female subjects were sterilized towards the ends of maximizing efficiency and lowering overhead costs. Those targeted were of Jewish and of Sinti and Roma background. Looking in both of these contexts, I ask, how has gender impacted women's experiences of forced infertility? Though we generally know the facts, figures, tools, and locations of these procedures, we have yet to deeply investigate how survivors were impacted, let alone women. Thus far, scholars have only concluded that women were especially impacted by sterilization. One survivor later recalled that her lost ability to procreate had been the most holy thing that she had ever possessed. In going to archives and excavating women's voices in testimonies, letters, applications, and memoirs, I've noticed 5 primary responses: gender dissociation, suicidal ideation, the absence or prevention of romantic social bonds with others, the formation and or strengthening of human-animal bonds, and a disjointing of time. In bringing sterilized women's experiences into conversation with scholarship and queer theory, I illuminate the heterosexual underpinnings of the mandate for women to reproduce, the resulting entanglement of womanhood and procreation, the possibilities in forging relationships with other living beings in our world, and the heterosexual timelines which women are expected to live, in which marriage, birth, and grandchildren represent life's milestones of achievement. Analyzing these women's experiences of forced infertility not only provides us with a deeper, more nuanced understanding of the impacts of Nazi crimes. In an age in which women are still sterilized, legally and illegally, it offers us more comprehensive frameworks in which to theorize and account for the ways in which forced infertility impacts women.